Okay. He's back.
We already
He's gonna make him do an intro.
But yeah, this is Various Vibes.
Bird Vibes.
Podcast.
Woo woo!
With the Leo seasons.
This is true. What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Leo Seasons, and we are back with another episode of the Various Vibes podcast. We have some familiar faces, some unfamiliar faces. I know we got a familiar face right here, but go on and introduce yourself, sir.
Michael Crank Curry. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor. Fuck y'all.
He a crazy man. He like ladybugs. To my far right, we got
Keyshun Curry.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god!
All right, and to my furthest right, I got
Tiana. Tiana the artist. Know to love me.
You know what I'm saying? Let these people know where they can reach y'all at.
You can reach me on Facebook or actually all platforms. Tiana Armstrong, Tyana. My artist name is T.ANA, and that's on Spotify and all other platforms too.
Reach me at Keyshun Curry, just on all platforms. You gonna put my ad up there, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see it.
So I got a kid on the way.
You got a kid on the way. Congratulations.
Woo! We're waiting on the gender, right?
Hell no, it's a boy.
It's a boy?
Yeah.
It's a boy.
I did not know that. Oh, yay. That's so good. That's cute.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I really would.
Babysit. How you volunteering people to watch my kid?
Because I got BB and CC at the crib, so yeah, you're good babysitters.
Oh, hell no.
I ain't watching no goddamn
The kids watching the kids.
I'm so scared.
I'm team fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
No, because... Oh, yeah, this is going to be blanked out. Oh, yeah. Okay, noted. We're noting that.
Are you
All right,
just,
I
like,
can't
just
pick up
crashing
one
out on
today.
your camera? Because I go crazy.
The crazy part is, man, I ain't even crashing out.
Oh, my baby daddy just called.
Well, see? See? Crazy part.
Anyway, so since we all together, later on this month, we're going to be having a performance January 31st, right?
Yep, January 31st.
Yep.
Follow Yellow Hooks if you want to know where. Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Yellow Hooks, is this on Twitter, YouTube?
Yellow Hooks is on IG right now. You got it. You have to follow the page in order to get the details on the party. And then we got a link you can fill out just like Ticketmaster.
What are some of the things that are going to be at the party to get the viewers excited about going?
Y'all. The whole idea.
Not only just us, though.
I know. But on top of that, we got 360. We got a 360 photo booth. And then we'll have first 40 people that come through the doors get free drinks. Get a free drink. How about that? Until we run out. And yeah, so I mean, we'll be handing out prizes throughout the whole event. We'll be dropping a couple of videos of some of the artists that are going to be there that night. Some merchandise. Come enjoy some food from.
Okay, food. That's what I was waiting
some
on.
Food from the Cove.
Because you know they're going to be drinking.
Yeah, so you gotta have some food behind that drink.
The Cove.
The Cove is is a restaurant.
Spot.
The Cove is our.
Hold on. Time out. Why the fuck something keep tinging over there? They keep throwing.
What is it?
That's your phone on the floor.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Somebody's phone on the floor going off.
It's real.
Well, we've been vibing out here
at the base.
At the base We at the base right now. We just been vibing now, doing a couple ciphers. We doing a podcast. What else did we do earlier, guys? We did a lot of sightseeing.
Shit, we did a lot of hunger.
Oh, we were fucking hungry. Okay? There was a lot of stomach growls taking place.
We sent this nigga on a fucking
Sam's Club on a Saturday right before it
To be honest, Sam's Club was him. I was just against Little Caesars for sure. I don't give a fuck where it came from, but Sam's Club was him.
So we can't even get a sponsorship now.
Snitch, bro.
I swear.
Tiana a fucking snitch, man.
She said it was him.
It was really his idea. I just didn't want Ulysses. This nigga, man. Couldn't wait to tell on somebody. I'm ass. Shit.
Bruh.
I sure spoke up. Ready to
He said, no. She ain't want to smoke.
Because I kept on hearing about the Sam's Club idea, and I just wanted to point out it wasn't my idea.
But was it worth it?
I don't know.
Sam's Club pizza fire, bro.
I wasn't really feeling that pizza like that.
You wasn't
It's
feeling
better
it?
than Little Caesars. I will.
It is better than Little Caesars, yes. So that's why I was
better
thinking
than
when I
Little
was getting
Caesars.
Did you tell them extra cheese?
But then it wasn't fresh, you know? It took somehow the whole 30 minutes to get here. So
Yeah,
I
that's
also need that shit to be
It was a black microwave in there to use.
No,
It don't work.
It don't work. It's
Yeah,
unplugged.
yeah. I like the
Why
way
the
you
fuck
tried
they
to
got-
clear me real quick, but it doesn't work.
I don't know what happened to it. They probably got it.
I can't
unplugged
talk
because it is
our
messed up.
microwave don't work at the house either.
Y'all
Yeah,
could've
and it's
said-
just like that too.
Y'all could have said Leo spit a freestyle. It would have got heat real fast.
Oh wow!
No one wants heated up. I don't like the idea of that. I don't think.
Your
Matter
breath.
of fact, talking about
She said,
freestyle.
your breath.
Ass nigga, man.
She said, your breath hot.
Hating ass nigga, man.
That's
the way
wild.
Leo be looking at me with concern. Like, he be looking like. Yeah, so what's your favorite meal? Okay, no, we're talking about the Cove.
Damn.
Talking about the code. I thought we were talking about the show.
The Cove.
You still talking about food?
We talking
Well-
about the Cove. The
Hey,
show.
Well, the
about
Cove.
the show?
Well, the Cove. I was gonna say the Cove is gonna be at the show
Exactly.
for refreshments. So we'll have some food there.
What's the menu talking about?
Well, we definitely gotta have the wings.
Yes, we
Got
need
to.
wings for sure.
We might just
I
have
said we should
wings.
Honestly-
I say we should do fucking appetizers from there.
I think just the wings would be.
Just the wings
wings?
with a side.
With the side. There
Wings
we go.
with our cornbread. That's it.
Oh yeah.
With cornbread.
With our
the
cornbread.
honey butter.
Bruh, we got the best cornbread in town.
Y'all cornbread not better than mine.
The Cove is your restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Oh,
I make some sweet potato cornbread.
I've never been there.
I made some of that too.
Yeah, but it ain't hitting like mine. And I got a special sauce thing on top of that bitch.
I feel you. What happened?
I've never been there.
Oh, it's not a physical storefront
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not. We just sell online, and then we also do catering right now. But we're hoping to be open this year. It's an entertainment based restaurant.
So
So
who came up with like the recipes and the food, manufacturing and stuff?
I don't think we've like set a deal on like the menu.
shit.
I know we got a
Let's
catering
get out.
menu, but
like, I mean, well, we don't have anybody necessarily in our group that just is the only one that comes up with ideas. We all put in our own.
but it is street soul food though, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, what plays into that? Like, y'all don't know what
What our
food
star.
manufacturer y'all are gonna use or nothing like that yet.
Oh, we know what
Oh.
our distributors
Oh,
are going to be
okay,
and all that
yeah,
stuff.
that's what I
Yeah.
was asking.
We can't disperse all that.
No,
information.
not disperse it, but like, what made y'all and how did y'all figure out how to like come to do that?
Well, I was already a part of Old Town Cape's board, and they have the
So you
market.
kind of knew what to do.
So we
already.
got into the market, and that's it. Just
Okay.
gotta raise the funds. We ain't got the money. You gotta raise it. So you sell that food. People love food. Even all walks of life.
They love food.
All love food.
Cooking with Kaya's been going up
On me.
I just found out what that shit
because
was.
she's a pretty girl that can cook.
And
She's wifey. She's wifey material. Then
Pretty girl that
that's
can
what it
cook.
sounds like.
Yep.
Look,
People be hating on her, but she's just.
how many times will I switch positions on the floor, guys?
That floor
No diddy.
hard is
Hey.
making that booty hurt. You need the booty pillow.
Nigga,
Hey,
what do
got
you
on-
mean?
over under 10.5. I'm taking the over.
What?
Y'all don't sports bet. Okay, never mind.
Ew, I'm a sports bet.
He's saying I'm gonna
He's gonna
like
move
10,
more than 10.5 times, so he's gonna move 11 times.
Gotcha.
like switch positions.
Because that's already like twice.
No diddy.
Freak
Bro,
ass
he's been moving this whole time.
You doing the same shit Tiana was doing on TikTok.
Yeah. What you talking about?
Riding the phone, nigga.
Moving them.
Woo, shit, we gotta post that video right there.
Moving them.
That shit was funny as hell.
Anyway.
I said, now why you on Snapchat riding the phone? Because that's all you was doing.
It was a TikTok. It was like, we fucking rolling. You might be just notice this. That's how it was.
And what you say?
And what you do?
It's just a little.
See what I said? Because I seen that shit earlier, and y'all was telling me.
Y'all see this chat?
No, I told you he flew in the green stuff.
Look at that nigga looking creeping down on me.
I tried to tell you.
He ain't bothering nobody. Though.
So,
He about to die.
Oh my God.
Y'all.
Okay, I am gonna freak out.
Y'all, he's about to die.
I am gonna freak out.
It's too cold outside.
Is he gonna die?
Yes, he's about to die.
I don't think so.
He maybe got a couple weeks.
He's in here.
Maybe.
You remember when that one moth flew into that light and
Oh yeah, exactly. I think he was just drunk though, because that wasn't even there.
You seen that motherfucking moth?
That didn't even exist. I think she was just drunk and high
Fuck,
at the same time.
Y'all just heard him say
She just recently,
Now you
y'all.
wanna retract?
Yo, congratulations to you. You just got to perform for who?
Uncle Nearest.
What's Uncle Nearest?
A whiskey brand, label brand.
Mhm.
blah, blah, blah. And is it black owned?
It's black owned, but
Okay.
they don't go by that.
They don't go by that, but it is black owned.
It's black owned.
I go by that. I love that. You know, no shade, but I just love that.
Yeah.
Black excellence.
They came here and they did an event and she got to perform. She killed that shit though.
Yes, they enjoyed it. You got to also meet different people and just see, I don't know, just got to see a different way of life and see how people, you know, really do different things. Like when he was telling his story of how he even came to know about Uncle Nearest and how he even came to be like doing it, I was like, okay, you never know what walk of life you'll take because he's probably old now. You know what I'm saying? But
he
back
does.
then
He's
when
dead.
he first started,
He's passed away.
huh?
He's passed
No,
away.
I'm talking about the man that came to talk to us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he said he started out, he said he was doing something completely different.
Yeah.
And ended up running into somebody that put him onto that. So
Yeah.
it is, you never know what networking can do. And now look at him doing like speeches for us. You know?
And just so you guys know, Uncle Nearest is the one who taught Jack Daniels how to make bourbon. So if you ever heard of Jack Daniels, Uncle Nearest is the creator, basically, of Jack Daniels. He taught him what to do. And so that's why that's so significant.
That's crazy. They named it after themselves. Tiana Armstrong.
I mean, well,
I'm gonna name me a damn.
I mean, Gucci's named after the
Get you
Gucci
some Tiana
family.
Armstrong.
Gucci's, I mean, your name is very important.
Tiana.
I ain't never had Maxwell House
The
coffee.
Tiana, and then I bet you it's gonna be
That's
two
tough.
sips get you lit. 2 sips get you lit. My liquor gonna have health stuff in there though, so you'll be healthy, but you'll be drunk.
Forget about it. That
that's-
seltzer you
that's
just said was nasty.
Ain't
Is the
that
same
nice?
exact thing you're talking about.
This
Is that
nigga,
healthy?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be fucking healthy.
Yeah.
It's no sugar, 100 calories. No,
That's not healthy just because it's no sugar. Fuck off.
100 calories, gluten free.
No, we need to have
If
like.
it's gluten free,
we need
yeah,
to
they're
have,
trying
like-
to be healthy.
I want to have like alcoholic smoothies. You know, so you're getting your fruits and you're getting your, you know, other things.
but they tainted by the alcohol.
Huh?
But
It
they're
like
tainted by the.
felt.
That don't work.
At least it's better than just drinking regular.
Oh, my
regular
God.
raw.
I mean, it's probably
Oh
more
my
sugars
god,
in that.
she trying to recreate
If it's
the
natural
will.
sugar, who cares? It's not me putting artificial sugar in it. It's natural sugar from fruit. That's literally something you're gonna have anyway.
Allegedly.
Oh my god, you trying to recreate the will?
I'm gonna have it fucking lit.
That waffle gonna get on top of your head.
It's barely scooting about, ain't it?
You're looking at who to land on.
But yeah,
I hear that on the
I was gonna say, nigga, what is happening? I can hear that right here. I know they
I
can hear
don't
that.
play, and y'all are like so calm. I don't get it. Like I just gotta keep forgetting it's there.
Anywho.
I was gonna say the show is on the 31st, y'all.
Yes.
I hope y'all come out. I hope to have another activity. I'm thinking about bringing laser tag to the party because we have access to a basement area. I low key want to do it, but it just depends on how many people we have helping out. If you're interested in getting involved with these shows and stuff that you start to see Yellow Hooks doing, hit us up. But we ain't just taking anybody. You feel me?
You gotta
Don't
go through me
forget
first.
to go to the Yellow Hooks Instagram page. Like, follow. And also click that link.
Click the link to sign up. That's the only way you get to get in. It's a password only event, so you can't just show up at the door.
And see Leo season sitting there looking sexy, talking about some, oh my gosh, Leo, I can't wait to see you perform. Well, you can't because you ain't got the code, sweetheart. So follow Yellow Hooks on Instagram, YELLOWHOOKS.
I mean, it really sounds good.
Right?
Sweetheart.
So yeah.
Good.
It really sounds good. We're gonna have
Sweetheart.
wings and
Yeah.
and music.
You can't go
come
wrong with
on.
wings.
She said,
Wings. Music.
It's the best wop in town.
that's crazy.
Come on down, darn it.
That's wild.
This is not
Wow.
work. It works.
That's crazy.
Wings.
Wow.
It's organic.
That's
Hold on.
wild.
Hey, what's good, y'all? City Trap. You can catch me in the Yellow Hooks family January 31st by checking the pinned comment or going to follow Yellow Hooks on Instagram. We're going to have performances, live performances. First 40 people that walk in get free drinks. Not only that, we got laser tag. We got a 360 booth. So performing that night, we have Diversity King. We got my boy Leo Seasons. We got Lucid the Dreamer. And we got Tiana. Also, including me, you know. You gotta pop out for real. January 31st.
You got like 10 pockets on your pants.
I swear, what the fuck you sticking in them?
So the cops can't catch me no matter what.
I don't understand how pockets prevent
She
that.
got a back pocket on her front side.
It's cute. It's the aesthetic. Don't y'all fuck with these.
Straight out arm.
She got the little yachties on.
Yeah.
She got on.
Yeah, it's the aesthetic. Y'all know the vibe.
With the Matt Hardy, sleeves on.
Matt Hardy sleeves.
Yeah. It's the aesthetic.
The Matt Hardy.
It's the aesthetic. She on this JC Penney's
Is that
winter
what you used to
catalog jacket.
You stole that from somebody granddaddy.
This from
Saul.
Kohl's.
It's giving winter catalog.
This is from Kohl's.
There you go. Same shit.
Get it straight. Shout out Kohl's.
No, we're not shouting no
She always sassy and mean. Every time
I am
she
not
ready to start some
sassy.
shit, you gonna see her hand on.
My head do be like this. My friend said that I get to shaking my head. I be like, huh?
Lord
You
have
gonna break
mercy.
your neck.
Huh?
So, anyway, while we're here, Tiana, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What made you get into music?
Okay, church girl, real church girl from the JIT. Was just raised up singing in church like all my life. Like didn't miss a Sunday of church. Preacher's kid. That's what it was.
And then found pussy.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't like coochie for real. I'll never take no girl home to my dad.
She just likes to talk about it.
You
Yeah.
can't let this nigga talk. Every time he come on my podcast, he just start going crazy. I'm over here trying to give a real good interview. This nigga said, and then she went to pussy. It's the same as he's ovulating during the podcast. What the fuck is going on with this nigga, man?
Damn.
This nigga is aggressive. It's aggressive ass nigga. So anyway, grew up singing in church.
Yeah.
If you can remember, is there a favorite song you used to sing at church?
For Your Glory. That was my song. Yeah.
Eee.
By Tasha Cobbs. That was my song. My daddy used to make me sing it every single Sunday. Like, yeah, and Break Every Chain.
Mm-hmm.
That, For Your Glory, and Break Every Chain. We singing it every Sunday. Every Sunday. That's the request. That's the
My
playlist.
song was definitely Open the Floodgates to Heaven.
Oh, yeah, my brother can sing that.
That's my stuff right there.
I feel the rain. Yeah.
It's raining.
Yeah. Yes.
You know the song All Night? Like All Night. I posted it on Facebook.
That Chris Brown song? All night.
No, it's a gospel song, bro.
Yeah.
It's a gospel
Speaking on that
song.
bullshit, yeah.
It's the story of Jacob.
The story, is that a Bible? In the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay.
He fought until he got his blessings.
Why you laughing?
This man.
No, I started
Oh
grumbling.
my God.
What about him, though?
No, I just like that song. I'm just saying.
The story of Jacob?
All Night.
I like Jacob's jacket. I feel like his brothers was hating.
I don't think.
Are we talking about the same?
I'm not.
He had a jacket?
I'm tripping. I'm
I don't know
tripping.
if he. Oh, I think the mom gave him a
in
jacket.
many colors, and the brothers was jealous. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I may have the wrong name though. for
Yeah, I
my
stopped going to
story.
church when they
My
started talking
story.
about
My
Jacob.
story is about a man that was fighting for a blessing from God. and he kept going all night until he got his blessings.
What story?
He never gave up.
Yeah, if you know exactly which scripture this come from, comment down below.
What are some details? And I probably know. He was fighting like what?
No, he was fighting like with an angel until God blessed him.
I think I know.
And he broke his ribs. He broke his ribs.
I think I know what you're talking about. That was so. God or another spirit came down from the heavens and shapeshift, and they were scrapping all fucking night.
Right.
I know what story he's talking
all
about.
night, and I'm pretty sure it starts with a J. I don't know if it was Job or Jacob.
I think it was Job.
Job, because I feel like God put Job through a trials, a whole bunch of trials.
Yeah,
you know
with his family and all that stuff. His wife.
He lost everything and then had to gain it all back over again.
And it was, I think he was the only guy that God gave permission.
Oh, besides
it was the
besides someone else that came on the carriage. That God came down and sent somebody down on a carriage.
Talking about Lazarus?
No, I feel like it starts with an E.
Enoch?
Is it Eli? Enoch? It is Enoch. Is it Enoch? Whoever came down, God sends a carriage down to get him.
She was practicing this earlier, y'all.
God sent a carriage down for them, like, to get him. I can't think of who it was. It was only 2 people that didn't have to go through,
death.
To get to heaven. Yeah.
So, all right, we got your favorite song that you sung in church. Where you from?
I'm from. Well, I was born in St. Louis, but I raised up in Sykeston.
Okay, why you say it like that?
Because I was it's kind of confusing. Okay. So yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite singer growing up? Compared to who it is now.
I loved everybody, dude. I loved music.
Yeah.
Can I name multiple?
You can name me 5.
Okay, I liked Frank Ocean.
Okay.
I loved Alicia Keys. Who else? I will just say I don't like her now, Beyonce, because that's just who I was raised up on, just that strong black vocalist. Like, yeah, I loved her, but now I just really don't care for her no more.
Why what's up with this? They're like, I hear a lot of women like either like Beyonce or don't like her at all. And
I feel like
people make it seem like she's like not talented at all.
No, it's not that she's not talented. I just feel like she's sinister. There's too much stuff that I've heard for years. Of her doing it, or whether I can like choose to believe it or not. I take bits and pieces, and if I keep hearing the same stuff, honey, there's some truth to something. You know what I'm saying? And then her catalog lines up with what they be saying. It's like, I don't know. I just ain't never really. I'll probably never truly know the truth, and I don't care to know. I just don't listen to her no more. Okay. I don't feel right in my soul listening to her no more. I don't know what it is.
Dang, what was it?
There are some rappers that are like overly hyped that I don't feel comfortable listening to.
Yeah.
Oh, and demonic? You mean?
And demonic. But I listen to Rihanna, and who else? One more. Got one more for you.
I can't listen to Playboy Cardi. I feel like something crawling on my skin every time I listen to that nigga music.
His frequency. It's the frequency he's in, and he just looks like something took over him. I feel like eyes are windows to the soul, and when people's eyes start looking all dark and just like there's nothing in there, I'm like, something's missing right there.
Yeah.
Something missing. And I feel like people think demonic possession is like how they think in the movies. It's not how they think in the movies. It's like you can be acting and doing exactly the normal way that you would act any other day, but you're doing stuff that you don't see yourself really doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're acting out of character. You do shit that you don't normally do.
Yeah.
But to other people that don't look like demonic possession, but to people that are tapped into their spiritual nature, they could see that. You know what I mean? Like, they could see it. Spiritual welfare. Yeah.
Felt that.
I just feel like music is dark now, and that's a lot of reasons why I don't listen to a lot of stuff. I feel like I've heard of stories of like people getting witches to come and chant over a song. I think that's a real thing.
Have you heard y'all know Kanye West? Like the first song on his album, Donda, they're just chanting his mom's name.
Exactly.
Donda. So they was just chanting her name, and like if you just listen to it, like put that shit on full blast driving down the street. Let me know how you feel.
Hell no. Mm-mm.
Man.
Mm-mm.
That's supposed to be a
like that Demons by Doja. I couldn't even listen to that song, and I love the fuck out of Doja the whole run. I don't know if she was trolling. I don't give a fuck. My whole thing is I don't care if you're doing this shit for fun. once you start doing that little weird shit where I can't get with it, I can't get with it. I don't care what you're doing it for. I don't care what you're doing it for.
I feel weird because I feel like most artists that we know or bands go through this whole like demonic phase.
But why is that? But
I feel like I'm just talking about for Black culture. I feel like we hold on to it versus I feel like we hold our artists in a different position than what we hold those other artists that are doing the exact same thing. Because you got a Katy Perry talking about she ride on a dark horse.
I expect that from her.
But see, we all still listening to the music and shit. But then when it comes to a Black artist and they're doing something remote to that, even though they're saying in their podcasts and all that stuff that is totally different, and that they're just talking about, like, for instance, you were talking about Doja Cat. She said that album was about fighting her demons. But because people, you get what I'm saying? But because she named it that and started talking about demons.
Have you seen the music video?
Yeah, I've seen it. And I also saw the promotions demons. I'm just saying, why did we do demons. That?
And then it's multiple things that she was rolling out all together. Like that bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous and said. Like, she was literally like, I don't care. She's like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what y'all think.
And she got a wild history too.
And she let it out. And then wasn't she being racist in live chat rooms back in the day? Like, yeah, I remember that. She's been a colorist. So it's just a lot of shit that adds on to people whoever they are that makes them who they are.
I feel like it's some type of humiliation ritual that they got to go through.
To be bigger?
Yeah.
Is that
I saw Keyshun, he was interviewing with Shannon Sharp, and he talked about how Kevin Hart wanted him to shave off his dreadlocks to play him in the autobio.
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Yeah, that just sounds
that just sound weird.
Have y'all heard of people like storing energy inside their hair? And their hair is the reason why they're strong?
Yeah.
So that could be a
Samson.
Yeah, literally Samson. He let Delilah trick him, whatever, and then he was weak. Then he had to pray and ask God, boom, bada bing, he got his strength back, but then killed himself. Or whatever, took the people down, but he took himself down as well.
Yeah.
I felt like I was gonna cut my hair when I had a kid, but now I just feel like I'm gonna let it go later on. As long as I'm growing hair other places, my hairline just gonna have to deal. I really thought I was gonna go bald. Yeah, I swear. If your hairline does not recede, you shall not Keyshun? Succeed.
I don't believe.
I don't want that type of success.
I believe in it. Look at LeBron.
They say you can get success in other areas.
That's true.
I don't want to succeed like that.
This comes from hard work. You know what I'm saying? I lose my hair because
I don't know about that one.
All right, so we got to know a little bit about Miss Tiana. Keyshun, tell us a little bit about yourself and some things that you're into.
What you want to start with, like where I was born, raised, stuff like that?
You might as well speak for both of y'all then.
So pretty much, well, we kind of got a different life because we do got an age gap. So
we got a totally different life.
So first 6 years of my life was in Mississippi. Moved to Tennessee for about a year, but I was really raised in Paducah, Kentucky. That's where I call home. I usually don't even tell people I'm from Mississippi. I just say I'm from Kentucky.
Yeah.
But what
that nigga from Mississippi.
Our folks, the rest of the family is.
He from Mississippi.
I've been in Paducah
about
like 15 years, so it's out of the question.
And then he went back to Mississippi
for a year. Come on now.
He's from Mississippi. Let me stop.
So pretty much what I do for a living is I do digital marketing for businesses and people. I'm just now starting to do it full time, and I really do love it because I love seeing the growth. And from a very young age, I've realized that I wanted a business, but it's kind of hard for me to stick with one idea because I get bored so easily with it. And so digital marketing is helped me be able. So I do. He's called Ground Floor Shoes in Paducah. I do his marketing. I do marketing for photographers, marketing for restaurants. I really want to get into like marketing for people and stuff like that too, just like influencers. And right now, I'm also developing a financial app for basic people and business owners, like business dashboard. It's going to be like AI. I don't want to really talk too much about it just because we are in that developmental phase. But in the next coming months, we should see what's going to happen.
Nice. Would you say there should be more people like us in those fields of work instead of doing the same old, same old?
So it's very hard for me, right? Because honestly, in Paducah, there's not very much racism that you can see. And white people has helped me more than the black people have, really and truly. Like, I called him a couple weeks ago about a group of black people that came to a coffee hour at Sprocket and how they felt like the white folk immediately was like keeping stuff away from them. And these are the same white people that literally are giving me money, literally are funding me. These are the same white people that was giving me awards for academics and scholarships and stuff like that. So I think it's more for me, it's going to be kind of crazy to say this, but like, it's just whoever wants it. I don't think it's a color thing in most places anymore.
No, I'm saying like, all right, so a lot of black people, they think they got to resort to sports, rapping. That's pretty much it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with you being in that field, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think more people like us should be in there, or are you saying like it can be harder if you're not really trying to achieve it?
I think, yeah, I would love to see more black people like me, kind of in those fields. And also, he's been an entrepreneur for a long time too, since I've been growing up too. But you just gotta want it. You just gotta get all of that past history, energy, just off of you. As long as you're doing the work and you're trying to get money, people don't care what color you are, what you look like. As long as you got a good idea, they're gonna go with you no matter what.
Yeah,
it's not even just a good idea. It's about following through.
Yeah,
like a lot of people just stop when somebody
consistency.
Yeah, no consistency. They stop when they hear somebody talk negative about their shit. They'll stop when they fail. That's the time you gotta keep going, because that means you're on to something at that point.
Yeah.
Well, I do have actually, so I was in this event about a month and a half ago. It was an innovation challenge. There was another black guy I went to school with. He's about like a year older than me. He actually beat me out. So it's not that we have a lack of like knowledge or a lack of black people in there, because I'm around about like 5-10 black people a day, and he owns a dog treat business that's doing super well now that he like went online. So I think as long as we keep on pushing the narrative of being yourself, letting go of like past trauma from past generations, I think black people as a whole just be fine.
for sure.
I think it's safe to say, like, we want us as a community to also, like you said, branch out of those stereotypes. You know, I feel like we always want to see people doing more than what we think that we can only do. You know what I'm saying? Why I think we always want people to feel like, you know, they can do more than what they're given. You know? Because, you know, like you said, people just want to be rappers nowadays. They're doing basketball. You know, you don't have to just stick to that path just because that's what's been set in front of you. You never know what you might like. And then I found myself learning new skills and hobbies that I never even knew I would like. You know, like I started knitting. Who knew I would even like that?
I wonder if it's because we don't know how to focus on being excellent. Mm-hmm. Because for most black families, doing sports and being successful at sports and the stereotypical things, being excellent at those things are what matter.
Yeah.
And so if we started talking about, hey, you have to be excellent in something that you love, I feel like that would make it more of a focal point for us as a people, and as individuals, that focal point will allow you not to focus on what people are thinking about you outside of that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's where I found myself. I am in a different area than he is, right? Yeah, we're brothers, but you know, we're both entrepreneurs, but I came up when I'm true. I say this like a unicorn, right? I'm the only guy, and I'm a black guy in the community that I'm in, that I work in, like dance and then film and all that stuff. There's not many people doing that around here. And so when I go into these rooms, I am the only one. And so I have to kind of navigate, okay, how can I not make them feel like I'm not ghetto?
Yeah.
Basically.
That's why I think it's all about how we present it. I don't think it's.
And I had to stop thinking about that. I had to stop thinking like that, because I was like, okay,
you're already putting that in your own brain,
right?
You know, so like,
and they didn't even show me anything.
Give them wrong.
But it's hard to not. It's hard. I know for a fact that y'all seen white people and y'all just in y'all head already. Oh, they over there talking about niggas.
Yeah,
y'all ain't never did that before.
Well, I
automatically assume it's a white person said this just because you assuming you're being judged that way.
Well, see, the thing is, we just had a situation like that. We just talked about it. That artist, I feel like there's only been maybe, I'm trying to get it right, like 5 white artists that I can trust in this area.
Okay.
Just because of the negative impact that another group of white artists have given me, I don't trust white artists as much as I should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because not everybody is the same. Not everybody is the same. But I feel like there has to be some type of gatekeeping within our culture, because I'm trying to build some type of hip hop culture here. You have to protect that in some type of way.
What do you mean gatekeep?
Okay, so like a Jewish community.
How they uplift them.
They uplift each other.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? They even work with each other.
Hold on just a second.
So I feel like just like the Jewish community and other communities throughout the world, it's not just the Jewish community, but they're the ones that we talk about the most in America, of how they support their community and those that are involved in their community, in their culture. Even if those person, for example, I heard this story before. A Jewish man goes and he buys a t-shirt from another Jewish guy, and he didn't like how it turned out. What he did, instead of going to another cultured owner, you know, that does t-shirts too, he kept with that same guy, and he went back to his shop and he said, "Can you make some adjustments for me?" Out of respect, the guy did it. And he kept on going back to him. Even if he messed up, he would go back to him just because he was a part of that community. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of support we need to have.
Loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty. And I feel like we judge our own culture way worse in public than any other culture.
I feel like because a lot of us know we can do better,
right?
And a lot of people intentionally mess up. Like me personally, I feel like the world need to bring shaming back, because we allow certain shit to happen, and don't even mention like the show's supposed to be $20 a ticket, right?
Right.
Somebody will find a way to spend that $20 and get them an eighth of weed. Damn, bro, $20 so expensive. You just got high though, and that high gonna be gone in like 48 hours.
Right.
But you can go live your life for 20. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. It's certain shit we don't judge people to, and that's just what it is.
No shame at all no more. People just say whatever now.
And do whatever, and it's okay. And matter of fact, it's not only okay, it's a trend. That's the new okay. As long as it's trended, it's okay. It's fucked up, but hey, that's the world.
That's true. So that's the only thing though. I feel like we have to. That's why I was so adamant about protecting our culture, and it's not because white people don't belong. It's not because other cultures can't feed into hip hop and appreciate it. It's that we welcome in so many people without figuring out what our foundation is. Mm-hmm. So we'll let people in, not realizing where our own feet are standing. Mm-hmm. And so then it makes it so easy for them to come in, pull the rug from under you, and then you sitting there like, oh, they took everything that I had.
But that's only if you don't have a foundation.
Right. You gotta have a foundation.
Well, what you got with Yellow Hooks, you have a foundation already, so there's no rug to be. You are the rug. So can't nobody pull a rug from under you.
Right. But when I first started, I felt that way. Is what I'm saying. When I first started Fingerprint, I felt like I was learning. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
We talked about this. I was learning hip hop at the same time as trying to feed back into it and trying to introduce it to new people. And so for me, I had to play that role here. So for him to say, oh, I had that problem. I didn't have that problem with the whole colorism thing is strange to me because I'm from a whole nother decade where I had to think about that, right?
Well, what I was about to say before my phone went off. So, from my experiences, right? I could have sworn no, that's our mother. I thought I silenced my phone.
Damn, not picking up your phone for your mom is crazy.
No, call it.
Mama,
Okay.
I don't know what they was doing. Hey you guys, this is Tiana, and catch me and the Yellow Hooks family live January 31st by checking our pinned comment and or going to our Yellow Hooks Instagram page. Not only can you come and watch our performances, we've got laser tag, a 360 booth, food being catered to by the one and only The Cove, and if that's not enough, we have laser tag. Did I already say that? I said it again. But let's not forget about those performances. We have the one and only Tiana, Leo Seasons, Indie Trap, Lucid the Dreamer, and Diversity King, all coming to show you guys what we've got. So you guys come out and visit us.
But anyway, so my experiences with like black people in like a certain community, even growing up, I've had like a lot of black people put me down. Like I said, more than the white ones have. The white ones have built me up. Obviously, I had some black figures in my life, but even I talked about the meeting where the other black people came in to the coffee hour. They were late by like 20 minutes. The mayor was there, and they didn't know what we were talking about. But this girl that it was her first time coming, late everything. Business partner comes to the meeting every week. She don't know about the meetings. She's like, how come we don't know about nothing around town? They're like, well, it's just on the Paducah website if you looked. And they gave her the website, and y'all want to know her excuse was? She said, oh, well, I don't want anything else to be sent to my email because I get too many emails every day. To the mayor of Paducah, right? And she's complaining about not being able to find funds, stuff like this. And she's in the room with people that have the money in Paducah, right? And this guy got mad at her not knowing who he was. He markets the whole city of Paducah, right? They own an event center. She does hair. He said, never talk to me again because you came at us acting like we were doing something to you. We've never seen you. Why didn't your business partner, who's also black, tell you about these meetings and what's going on around town? Because he's at every single event. And I think it's more like, from what I've seen, I know it's different for him. For what I've seen, is more black people putting me and like other black people down.
Well, that's the thing. So like throughout the years, I've now realized that because of where I was back then, I felt that way. But now growing up and being more involved in the community and realizing like, wait, all this shit is just out in the open. So we should know all this information. Like I can go and volunteer at these things.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, so that's I think learning that you have access
To certain things that you didn't even know.
And you just sit here thinking like, man, why she get $6,000 and I didn't? I started a business 2 years ago. They didn't offer me no money when actually it was an open process. You could have signed up. You see what I'm saying?
Nobody's going to go like put stuff in your lap. You have to actually go and attain information and
Closed
actually try
mouths
to-
don't get fed on this
Exactly,
boulevard.
exactly.
And that's why it's important to be involved in your community. That's why we were talking about that with artists. More opportunities.
I've had situations where I felt like black people didn't really lift me up as well in my artistry. Like certain people that I've grown up with, they know me. I've sung all my life, went to their churches and sung at some of their weddings, all this, but they don't really rock with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
they don't book you.
you know what
They
I'm
don't
saying?
offer you.
Literally, it's not. It's just like a like jealousy thing in my town. Like nobody wants you to do better than them.
It's a crab in
And
the
I
bucket.
swear to God, nobody wants you to do better than them. As long as you're doing just okay, you know, but not better than them, they'll support you, and that's really how it is. And then you also have to be clouded. I used to be that real social person, party girl. I don't do that no more. I got kids now. So it's just a lot less of that. So I'm just trying to find my place in life of how to be a mom, but still network the best and not, I really don't, I have anxiety. I really don't like being around people like that. There's a cutoff limit for me. I can only be around people so much. And so I've been just trying to like level that out. And you know, when I went to that Uncle Nearest thing, it literally brought me so much peace to see black people like as a unit, like just working towards something. Being able to like just see that was just, I was cool. I need to just see something like that. Just see black people come together because I'm like, oh, there is hope. There is something out there. And I know that my life isn't just limited to this. I already know that. But I just love getting a reminder of it sometimes.
It's about local artists and talent. We hope to see you at the Yellow Hooks party coming up January 31st. Check out the promo code by clicking the link in the bio. You'll see there that there's a promo code that will get you 50% off right now. I don't know about you, but 50% off, that's a lot. If you were 50% off, you would be half a person.
It is a lot. This is a lot.
Think about that. I love you.
Come on in.
Hey, oh, that's my shit, Leo.
That's exactly what Amiri be singing.
Oh,
That's the exact song.
Hey, so sweet,
that's
Uncle
what you
Fonzo.
I perform that at every fucking show.
Yo, that's my shit. Yeah.
Leo getting
Doing
old.
that shit.
Thinks that song is getting old. I said that's his most memorable. Like everybody can. If he don't even know the niggas, they'll rock with that shit.
I retired that shit at
It is not retired.
It is not retired, bro.
I don't know why you talking that.
That's
I don't understand
That's
why
how that shit be with me too. The songs that people
You
be
can't
liking,
retire
I do
your
not
own
be
song.
Fucking with it.
you can't retire your own song. You can't decide what the public
Yeah.
likes.
I did that to be like, okay, I'm cool.
All right. You gonna re-ask the question?
I don't even remember what the question was.
He basically asked you
Oh,
what are 3 things as a marketing, or she asked you
Yeah.
as a marketing specialist.
Like, you don't remember.
What would you say for artists?
He freestyled. I don't remember.
So
saying none of that
I
shit.
think I remember the
said
question.
it. I said, what were 3 things that you would give artists, beginning individual artists, you know, in order to market and promote themselves better?
So there is one guy that I think does it better than everybody else. Guy out of Cali, La Russell. I don't know if y'all heard about him. He reminds me a lot of him actually, more than just like the body shape and everything. But like
Niggas.
the way that
That was so backhanded.
y'all wear clothes the same.
Nigga.
The body shape.
their energy is the same.
I gotta
Like,
see what he talking
Nigga,
about.
that's why you just being professional and then you
So-
just have to.
So like the thing, especially with you two guys that I see, artists do not fully promote a song or an album to its entirety.
They don't have a rollout.
They don't have a rollout. Like you had that one video that did pretty well and you just stopped and then you just dropped. We definitely have to get a better rollout of before album and post album. Like how we was talking about Doechii earlier, even though she got a label. Her post album rollout, that album came out when? Like October? And she's still getting buzz from it.
You know what my issue?
But she has a label though.
My issue be I mean, I get lost on everyday shit because I'm not always able to be in artist mode because of work, right? So like I'll come up with an idea, or I may not have an idea and feel so comfortable with myself and my music and talent that I feel like I can pick it back up at any time. I feel like with the right promotion, I can promote Love Leo right now, and Netflix and Chill would burn up and turn up from out of nowhere. If I came up with a good plan, I don't have a plan half of the time.
So the thing, go ahead.
And that's another. Hold on, that's another issue.
I'll come
too.
after.
Like I feel like before I invested in like my studio stuff, my camera shit, I had all the ideas in the world. Now that I got it, I feel like I ain't got none of that shit. But also at the same time, I don't be around a lot of people anymore. My life changed drastically because of some things, and I can't help that. So I'm not around that same energy. When I am around it, it's probably once every 3 weeks when I'm by this nigga.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, I'm with the other artists. So it's like, it's really hard for me to like tap into it when I'm going through real shit. And it ain't real enough to where I can't just like get on my phone, because I'll be on my phone. But it's just like, what can I do that's going to leave me satisfied even if I don't get the support that I'm wanting?
This nigga called me almost every day and we just talk.
I think
for the last month it's been like that. But months before that, we haven't really done that. I think we talk, but not as much as we have recently, just because of the things that we're trying to create together. And I think that's important for a lot of artists. You just said that it's because you're not able to be around that type of energy. And I think that's what we're working on right now, is like putting everybody in a position to where they can actually be an artist. Because when you're trying to come up with your own ideas, it's really hard to do that and live life at the same time. And so sometimes you just gotta let somebody else grab the wheel, and you tell them where you want them to steer, kind of, and then trust the process.
I mean,
do you feel that?
No, I understand it.
For me, it's more so like, I know I got ADHD or something, but that ties into that too. But it's like, I'll get this idea, it'll sound so good to me, then I lose interest. I'll lose interest when the whole time that probably was the best idea I'd have never came up with, but because I didn't actually put consistent effort into it and actually like manifested it the right way, it lost traction. And so then it just was an idea, and it's never brought up again. Versus when we actually, like how we talked the last meeting, and now we're actually putting it into, format. Yeah, we're actually doing what we're saying, and it's actually starting to like, mean more when you're actually doing what you're saying, So I think it's just a whole thing of just also being adamant. Also with Tom, and like how I have to be a mom and go work, and it ain't always artist. That's why I had to learn how to like make time and kind of schedule in. And when you say you be forgetting certain stuff, it helps to write down, because that's how I am too. Now I have to write down certain points. I'll go back to my notes and I'll be like, oh, this is what I was going to do with this song or this. And it helps. It really does help a lot, because, we are just one person and we don't have a label backing us. So it is just us right now. So it is just like we're at the beginning stages of what we can do to make each other grow and get, more of a foundation in this music, to where we can have a steady, stable fan base and actually create revenue off of music. We ain't got to be the best out there, but as long as we're making some good money off of doing what we love, I'm happy. That's my whole thing. And it's just trying to get to do it. Because like promoting, I know I can work on that. I mean, I literally put out a damn album out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was out of nowhere. Like,
she dropping like she Drake. That's crazy.
I knew it was coming. I didn't really promote it that well. Just like, oh, here goes my album, y'all. And then after I dropped it, I started trying to promote. But I really should have been doing that shit before, to build the hype about it and shit like that. And then the same thing with my music video. Just drop that shit out of nowhere. I just am very sporadic when I do things. And I feel like if things were more calculated and I did it in the more timely manner and did it right, it'd be good. I just be needing like...
I was going to say, that comment that you said about writing it down, I feel like that helped me a lot as far as having ADHD. I'm very... And I always have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
I feel like God puts thoughts in your brain, and then if you don't take advantage of it, he gives it to someone else.
Yeah.
So I try to like hone in on every single, even if it sounds dumb at that time. Like when I came with the festival, I was about to propose. And I think I called you. I was like, yo, I think I'm about to do a festival, bro. And I was about to propose like 2 weeks later. So I proposed and then did a festival like within 3 months. So, but that festival is still like prevalent. I feel like that was a big step
Stepping stone, yeah.
for a lot of people,
Yeah.
and not just me. So I feel like if I wouldn't have done it, somebody else may have done it somewhere else, you know. So that's why I feel like if he's giving you stuff, if he give you a gift, you
Right.
should use it.
That's why I'll just be
But writing it down is important.
quick to do stuff too, because I'll get like this thing in my head, and it's like if I don't do it, then it won't get done. I have to tell myself I'm gonna write a song every week. That's my goal, y'all, because I be bullshitting and I'll literally have writer's block, or say I'll write a song, but I have so many unfinished songs right now. If y'all go to I have like over 1,000 songs, but
She's
they're
Leonardo da
unfucking
Vinci.
finished. They're unfinished.
Music.
I'm telling you, I lose interest, and then I'll try to go to something else. Then I have to come back and finish the song like a month later. And I'm like, is that a me thing? I don't know. But I just can't force myself to get in that space. It has to be organic for me as well. So
I could see how that works out, especially with like life, like he was saying too. But the two other things about how artists need to do better, you got to talk to the people who are your fans. No matter if they comment once, comedians do this the best, believe it or not, that I've seen. Comedians, when they're growing, they drop a clip. They drop clips. And then when you follow their page, they have like either an automated message, or they, by themselves, they will text you like, hey, thank you. And then they'll send you like, when they're going on tour, where they're going to be, hey, can I get your email so I can tell you when I might be close to your area, right? And that's something you got to make your fans, you got to personalize it.
yeah,
They don't, you guys don't personalize it very well. When you do try to do that, it's kind of like you just stop.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like we don't even perform enough to be like to have an automatic message system.
Yeah,
Nigga perform like once or twice a year.
We do.
But and that's not and I can understand it can always be better, but you know, there's people that likes your music, there's people that support your music, and then there's people that's gonna share your music. I feel like them three different types of people, because there's
Most
people
definitely.
in your face that will tell you that they love your music, they support your music,
but then they don't even.
and then I can tell you that this person just told me that, but I ain't got nothing to show for it because they haven't came to a show or bought an album.
Yeah.
So it can be a real conflicting thing, especially when you already don't have a full layout about what you're trying to do, because you ain't gonna know who's really there for you in the first place. That's why I make music for myself. I gave up on the dream of like getting famous probably when I was 19 or 20, like around that time. I really love to create. That's something that I love to do. I just love to create. Now, you know, now that I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying, and life start fucking with you in certain ways, you're gonna want to start making something back from this.
Yeah.
So I definitely need to tune up and lock in with doing more for myself, as every artist should.
I was gonna say, like, I don't feel like you guys see where you are in life, like as an artist. I feel like I see you guys a lot higher than you guys see yourself, and if I see you that way, I guarantee you everybody else does too. And so, for you to say you don't perform enough for somebody to want to give you their email, it's kind of bogus. I mean, you doubting yourself at that point, because what does you performing have to do with them wanting to give you an email to put out new albums and stuff?
I was speaking in the sense of him saying that people will message for
automated messages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get
Personalize it.
But still,
Yeah, you
Either way, I get what you're saying, but yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I feel like don't limit yourself like to where we have to have so many shows just have automated messages. We could just promote ourselves that well. Like, that could just be something that we do for ourselves, just to push something out. I don't think it has to do with how many shows, because I just seen this one girl went fucking viral. And, you know, she has no fucking music, barely. That Sailor girl, she barely has any fucking music on anything. She just popped up from that one song, that Pookie's Requiem song. She popped up from that one song. She don't have any live performance, just those 2 On My Block live performances on there. No real stuff, but people fuck with her. And that shit just hit a fucking mill. it's just all about if it's your time or not. You know, of course you can push yourself, but when it's your time and it's that for you, it's that for you. You know
and
what
the
I'm
thing
saying?
is, you're not gonna be able to decide that for
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
You're
it
not
just
gonna be the
happened
one that says,
organically.
"Okay, it's time. It's my time." It's the decision of the people who see it and take in your content.
Cause
So,
that's how I was at my hometown. Like I said, I grew up singing. Everybody knows me for singing and stuff like that. And like you said, I could see somebody they'll know me for like when that one woman that
Tanisha?
yeah. She
Tanisha?
knew me. Everybody knows me for singing, but it's like
they don't ever think, "Oh,
yes, because
we
it's
went to
so-
church together, didn't we?"
It's so
It's like-
common.
You
Yes,
from
they
one
literally
city?
just think about me.
Nah, it's a Juneteenth event that
Yeah,
Saxon has.
but
I remember that.
yeah, I just feel
Yeah.
like I'm not the
They don't-
first person they think of.
Yeah.
And I'm just like I feel like they go with the clout. Like when I did that challenge, you know, where I was in the open mic.
Yeah.
That shit went, crazy. And then everybody started hitting me up trying to get features and stuff like that. And I didn't message them back. I'm that type of person. I don't do songs with people just off the strength, I will do songs with people. Don't get me wrong. But I haven't done songs with people just off the strength of like, I don't like for nobody to be, I want people to actually do a song and work with me because they like my craft and it's actually that. And the vibe is good. I always wanted stuff to be organic. Like, say if me and Leo was to hang out and we was like me and Avion, we wrote plenty of songs together in person. If me and you was to hang out and cook something up in person, it'd be that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I suck at fucking texting back and doing all that shit. I need to work on that period because as an artist, I need to network and work on that. I'll be down for it, but that's because people. That's a question I get a lot. Like, why don't you feature? I don't feature people. I just don't be on songs with people because I just take it a lot more serious in my head. And so I have to know that you're somebody who takes their craft serious as well. And then it's just a lot of people that just want to be with the clout. Like as soon as I had anything that I drop and it does numbers on, that's when people want to come running. And versus you being just a loyal fan, and just like my music because you fuck with me. And then I grew up with almost all these people around here. So it just be a whole bunch of shit, off energy ass shit, I feel like. And I think that's just why I've been trying to get out of that mentality and stop giving a fuck about, how people view me or whatever that, and I really don't. But I'm just saying I get like what's going on, basically.
So what is, I know you said you don't like doing it with people when you're like getting hyped up, but what's like, other than pushing your feelings aside, what's really stopping you the most about like doing features for people who randomly text you and stuff like that?
Nah, she's saying the people that randomly text her are the people that she sees every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like they only hit me up when it's clout behind it. When they see other people on the bandwagon, then here they come too.
I went from seeing nobody talking about podcasts to when I started doing this, everybody want to come on a podcast.
Yeah. See?
That happens.
It's a bandwagon. Like, you put that idea in somebody else's head and, ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to be a trendsetter in life, but that's just how shit goes. People
I don't even look at it as trendsetting. Like, there's a lot of people that are real trendsetters and will let you know, hey, I'm the reason why y'all doing this. I never been that type of nigga.
Even though
Everything
you don't
that I'm
think you're
doing.
a trendsetter, but somebody could have seen your podcast, never even thought about a podcast ever in their life, and boom, because that idea in their head.
I'm
You
just doing
set that
stuff I
for
like
them.
doing. And I'm never like overstunting on somebody either.
Y'all remember the Ace and TJ show? I used to love the Ace and TJ show on the radio show.
It's still
y'all
exists.
if you
No,
ever
it still
around
exists.
here. Yeah, I know, but it's
in
called
Paducah.
something else now.
It's out of Paducah now. I mean, it's been out of Paducah, but Ace and TJ
It's called something
That's
now.
AJ.
AJ.
I thought that was in Cape.
That's in Cape. That's
It's
in
the
Cape. I'm
Ace
tripping.
and
I'm
TJ
tripping.
show.
Yeah.
And they were like, they've been on 96.5 forever, but
Yeah, I'm tripping.
it's just a funny podcast. I used to listen to them every morning, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So I feel like podcasts have been going on for a while. I just feel like they just didn't used to really record it and set it up like this. I think it was just like more like a radio thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like artists need to, like he said, promote themselves a lot better, and
Personalized.
and then personalize, talk to your community, which is why. And then get with a group of people that are like-minded, And so that's why
Shit's
I
not
love that's why I love what we're doing right now. Like Yellow Hooks, we've been here all day just
Chilling,
doing art.
10 a.m.
Man,
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it when I looked. I was like, I told my brother I was from.
But this is fun.
Yeah.
This is super fun, and we just creating right now. So that's the most important thing. Like when you get around like-minded people, and then you start talking and having ideas, and then you follow through with them. Like Tiana said, it's different. It's different. That's why I keep on telling y'all. I don't hang out with people. I feel like I would suck to hang out with because every time I want to hang out, it's really me just working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is hanging out to me. This is working at the same time.
It feel like work to you.
It's
but
not. It don't feel like work.
But it don't
Yeah.
feel like work. You know, you say
But it
it's
is my
working,
work.
but it don't. Yeah.
Yeah. She done dropped that phone late.
The last second on that track is yo, they don't laugh.
It just burst out of me. Girl.
Yeah. So what we talking about? Talking about artist development. Niggas need to do better and shit.
I just feel like y'all niggas need to take yourselves
Serious.
It's not even take yourself serious. It's more
Confidence.
yeah. Have more trust yourself more. Like just realize people don't see you are your biggest critic, and the fact that you can say that does not give you room to be your biggest critic. You have to step out of line and be like, okay, I'm my biggest critic, but I can't live by that.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So I feel like my issue. I ain't got a confidence issue because I feel like I can get on any stage and rap. I feel like I can get around anybody and rap, but I literally lack I just need hey bro, you need to do this. I don't know why. I just need that extra. Like even when taking tests, I need like a multiple choice answer. I don't know why. That's just how I am.
You realize we still do this. We just be talking and we just be talking about shit we need to do. That's all you got. That's why I say this is good. That's it. It's a positive way and it's a passive way to say, nigga, you need to be doing some shit. That's it. Just meeting up with other artists and doing this shit. It's just gonna make you do that.
I just need a clear cut idea. Even if I had more like video ideas, I'd probably get out there and try to shoot my own video by myself and set it up. But I can't come up with a vision.
I had 2 jobs just recently, but I don't have 2 jobs anymore. And I think God like made it that way because I didn't have no time. I did not have no time. I did not have no time. I did not have no time to do anything. When I was off, I was so tired having to go over my kids' school and stuff like that. I just did not have energy. Like
this girl came to shoot a video with me on July 4th. We still ain't finished the damn video.
And why is that? And I done seen you about 2 times since then.
I have no excuse. Like, I cannot make this shit up to you. And then, that was like a little phone thing. We were supposed to do Autopilot. That was going to be a good video. Autopilot, I love that
song. It still can be.
Yeah, I'll be speaking in past tense. Like, aren't this what we're talking about? The songs can still be utilized. I just be like using them like they're nothing now. Like, I done dropped like them now.
The core of us, as far as the artists you be around, I know you be around like hella artists, but like me, Tiana, Avion, for the most part, and I'm sure everybody else does too, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of our music is timeless, especially to the ones that hasn't heard it. So like, I got a song before Netflix and Chill. I was always performing this song called Kickback, and that song used to always get the crowds hype. And I feel like that song is so like classic to me that I can drop a music video for it now and it would blow. And I feel like
why don't you?
I'm not always around those people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not always around those people, but I was trying to tie back into what Tiana was saying, that even though you dropped your album back in May, I guarantee you, if you spend this next year dropping videos, it'll be like
still
you
be
dropped
fresh.
it this year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because that song from Chris Brown, they said that was dropped like 3 years ago. What fucking song was that? Not Residuals.
That's because Chris Brown be dropping hella music,
songs that you
and then you get caught up.
Next fucking year, like damn nigga, you dropped this 8 years ago.
Well,
shit.
Half of my album was recorded in 2020. The only new songs on my album is Ball Forever and Toxic. The rest of those songs were recorded 4 years ago.
I realized
but it all sound fresh.
I left a lot of songs off my
tear it
album.
up.
I just it was just rush. I left a lot of songs off my album, like that Better Off Alone. That's on SoundCloud, but it's not on my album.
Why is it that sometimes you guys feel like you're on a time schedule, but then other times you're like,
I know.
I only feel like I'm on the time schedule if I say, hey, the album's gonna be out this day.
Nah, but see, like, I don't know why y'all be putting fucking dates on everything. Because, like, when you tell people dates, you've now given yourself the time. But just like you gave yourself the time, you can take it away. And I'm telling you, if somebody wants to see your shit, whenever you drop it, they're going to look at it.
My God.
I'm sorry.
I had went 4 years without dropping this specific album because I wasn't fucking with it. And every time we talked about it, I was like, man, I don't know, but it'll come out sometime this year. I said that every year for 4 years.
But you also had other obstacles too, and
Yeah.
you know, marketing plans that fell through and shit like that.
I dropped mine because my birthday. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said I want my shit to be out on my birthday. I want to do a listening party. I have plans for that album. And then,
But now we can do that. We can do shit like that.
I don't know why. I just was like, well, it's out now. So then I just left it
Imagine
alone.
having a listening party.
I want to have a listening party for my next little album.
I still want to do one for my album that I got right now.
That's why y'all gotta follow Yellow Hooks, y'all. Y'all gotta follow Yellow Hooks so
Yeah.
we can promote these artists and get y'all in line with what they got going on. For real. That's for real. Like you said, their music is timeless. That's the only reason I hang around them, because they make me better. They make me learn in areas that I don't even think about. Like, I do so much, I got blind spots. They do so much, they got blind spots. But it's important for you guys to come see the process and to uplift them, because one day you ain't gonna be able to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be
Heavy on
somewhere,
that.
and you're gonna be like, damn, they were 2 streets over, and all it took was $20 for me to go talk to them, hang out with them, and I could have been right in line with their group.
Heavy.
If you're an artist and you're unsure about what to do, reach out to one of us. Yellow Hooks is here. That's what Yellow Hooks is about. It's about giving all of our culture an umbrella to travel under and be professional about it.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And keep ourselves in check as well.
And
Stay creative.
Yeah, keep our
Right.
juices flowing.
I like the fact that I done said it already, but stuff that you don't have, I may have, and stuff I may not have, you have. So I like to help out, or I like being around other artists that has the same type of stuff as me to kind of like inspire everybody, or just want to help out with everything. So I really appreciate stuff like that.
refreshing to see other people doing what you're doing. It's always refreshing to know that you're not the only one that's like feeling this way or trying to do better with your life or trying to establish some certain things, you know, because I mean, I've always wanted to do music, you know, ever since I was young, sung in church, but I actually didn't start doing music until like I was like 20, 22, like actually getting in the studio doing, like, I mean, I did a song fresh out of high school, but I didn't really take it serious till I was like 20, 22. So that's when I was like, okay, God actually put this in me. When I actually could see what I could create, I was like, oh, okay, this is for me. I had no question for it no more. It just was like the way about getting there. And so when we see different people and we're networking and we're taking, you know, bits and pieces from each other, I just think it's important. And I think it just helps us remember that, like, we're not alone. We're all trying to get to the same thing.
So let's do it together.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And I think that's a great way to leave it.
Yeah, for real.
What, you got something?
You got some more shit. She done took over the podcast.
Oh,
She done took over the podcast.
Doing the same shit he was doing.
See?
You want to come back and host another episode, Tiana?
Shit, he did that to me and I just got quiet the whole entire... The last podcast I did with him, he said that shit at the beginning of the podcast. I just did like this.
And 10 minutes later, that nigga was talking like he didn't stop.
I was talking when they started talking to
and
me.
the podcast before that episode ain't even out. That nigga hit me with the...
Because I was going off.
That nigga was talking, he was like, yeah, hit me with the hand. I'm like,
I said,
Well,
yo.
when I said leave,
I said, hell no.
leave
So they
it.
coming out.
When I said leave it, I was talking about that topic, not necessarily the.
You said that topic.
The topic.
I thought you meant like the episode.
All right, Glow.
Yeah.
Glow
Well,
River.
he agreed to make.
What? I thought she said the episode.
She's trying to put you in a bad spot, bruh. She's trying to put you in a bad spot.
He did agree. I ain't gonna lie, but I wouldn't even talk about that. But he was talking about that.
All right, man.
Anyway. Well, this was another episode of the Various Vibes Podcast. Leo Seasons, I am your big homie that's here reporting with you. And to my right again, we got
Crank.
Keyshun.
Tiana.
and this is the Various Vibes Cast for the day.